Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Today is still Friday, November 21st, 2025. Back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We know what's going on, right? I don't think there's nobody right now that's living on this earth that ain't up to date on what's happening in our lives on a daily basis. I'm quite sure everybody knows, whether you want to admit it or not. If you're living in a fairy tale, fantasy land, then that's on you. But most people know life pretty heavy right now. Life ain't bullshit right now. Life throwing them haymakers, them backyard punches. Bam! Life coming out the top rope on our ass. And bam! Life is undefeated in battle against man. There's been some men and some women throughout history that put up a good fight against life. But overall, life is undefeated. You may put up a good fight, but life is undefeated. So as of right now, life is whooping some of us worse than we've ever been whooped before. We've had some good days and some bad days. Some bad more than others, some good more than others. But as a human being, the human experience, you're going to have good days and bad days. It seems like we're going through a period of time where it's like more bad days than good. It seems like all our good days are behind us. And we're experiencing nothing but storms. Some devastating times. Some make you want to throw up. It gets so tough sometimes. And a lot of y'all feel like throwing in the towel. I know you do. Been there, done that. Let me tell y'all something, right? Y'all know my backstory. But every now and then I need to say it again. Because some people don't understand the full magnitude of what I'm talking about when I say I was fucking homeless in my 20s. Didn't have no hope for the future. It ain't like I had a telescope to look down the road and say I'm gonna own 2 trucks one day. That I'm gonna have a successful YouTube channel. I just got the other job too. I didn't have nothing to tell me this when I was sleeping on them porches and on them floors with the rats and the roaches. And the roaches left me because wasn't nothing there to eat. Have you ever been doing so bad to where the roaches leave you? Because you ain't got shit to eat. The roaches won't even hang with your ass. The rats abandon you. I'm like, where y'all going? Bro, you ain't got nothing to eat in this bitch. We going next door. If I could have heard a rat or a roach speak, that's what I would have heard them say as they slammed the door behind me. Bruh, you ain't got a crumb in this bitch. That's how bad I was doing. Life has thrown some of its best punches at me. My beautiful, loving mother went to bed healthy, 4 o'clock in the morning, died in my arms. November 1st, 1995. I lost my fucking mind. Early 20s. I was, 20, 21, back in 95, however old I was 20-something, young buck, didn't know shit, thought I knew everything. Didn't know shit, thought I knew everything. You know how hard life gonna be for somebody who thought they knew everything and didn't know they didn't know nothing? So my life was about to get really hard. I thought I had seen hard. I came home from school one day and my mom had drunk some gas. See, life ain't just got hard for Big Warren. As a matter of fact, life ain't just got hard for nobody. Life been hard. I come home from school in the 10th grade. Ambulance is leaving my house. Rushing my mom to the hospital. She had drunk some gas, I'm talking gasoline. And she ain't no Buick. She drunk some gasoline. Trying to unalive herself. The weight of the world, trying to take care of this big growing boy by herself. On a fixed income, an elderly lady with a teenager. She adopted me. I'm smelling myself. I'm bucking. I'm rebelling. No man around. I wasn't supposed to make it. My mom, I still smell the gas in the house. The gas jug still laying on the floor. I dealt with that. To one day, November 1st, 1995, a few years later, the same lady died in my arms, unexpectedly. And I lost my fucking mind. Watching the woman I love walk out. Friends walk out. Friend poisoned my dog, which that was all I had left. He got to go too. Bye, Max. Rest in peace. I've been down through there. Walking around the streets. Nowhere to go. Nobody to turn to. Nobody to talk to. Nobody to offer me encouragement. Nobody to offer me hope. Many of people I offered encouragement to. Many of people I helped, fed, clothed, hung out with. I didn't have one. So I know about this goddamn struggle. Been shot at. Done been shot. Stabbed. Jumped on. By a gang. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Why am I saying all this? I'm glad you asked. Well, no, you didn't ask, I asked. Well, I'm glad I asked. Why am I telling y'all all this? I've told y'all this before. There ain't nothing you ain't never heard before. But I need to remind you again because of where I'm going with this topic. I ain't telling y'all nothing you ain't never heard before about me. But this ain't about me. This about y'all. Because I've heard people say, Big Boy, they ain't strong as you. Bullshit, I lost my fucking mind. How strong is that? I thought I couldn't handle this shit either. I thought I couldn't handle the weight of the world either. The way a lot of y'all somebody about to give up right now because you don't think you can handle this shit because you don't see no way out. I saw no way out. I was homeless, womanless, friendless, and at the time godless because I didn't believe in God. I thought I was by my goddamn self. I was doing so bad till I had warrants for some bad checks I had wrote. And I knew it was going to be cold in the next couple of nights. This particular night I was homeless. I knew it was going to be cold, right? This is where I done been in life. So don't act like I don't know. I can't relate. Because I ain't there now. That's the hope. I ain't there now. But don't act like I can't relate. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Because I ain't there now. I was doing so bad. Have you ever been doing so bad that when you tried to go to jail just to have somewhere to stay? Answer that for me. Those of you who say I can't relate to y'all, you be wearing jewelry. You got an old school. You got a Toyota. You got 2 trucks. You be blowing backs out. I don't blow backs out no more. That's in the past. One back. Because of my life now, you say I can't relate. Have you ever been doing so bad? As bad as you're doing now, have you been doing so bad that where you turned yourself in to the jail to have somewhere to stay? Because you're tired of sleeping on the street, you're tired of living in abandoned houses, and the weather was supposed to be 20 degrees for the next few days. Have you ever been doing that bad? You gonna turn yourself, you knew you had warrants, and you was glad, and they couldn't find you because you're homeless. I walked 5 miles to the Mobile Metro Jail and went in the building, in the docket room, and said, hey, my name is so-and-so. I got some warrants. I wrote some bad checks. So, you know. The folks looked at me like, what? What you mean? They were shocked. The sheriff, the CO, you turning yourself in? Who does that? Somebody who was desperate. Somebody who was hurt. Somebody who was tired. Somebody who was fucked up. They ran my name. Oh, yeah, you do got some warrants. I'm just knowing I'm to get me a good 30 days. Ride the rest of this cold ass month out. I'm just knowing for the charges I had, I was supposed to. I was supposed to. Bad checks. Then when I was younger with me and my girl, we were broke. We'll go write checks at the grocery store, get some groceries and shit. Back when and then you can write over the amount. And even though I ain't got shit in the bank back then, they don't do it like that now, but back then, it'll be a couple of days before they know you ain't got shit. As long as you got ID and a valid checkbook, they honor that shit. As long as you buy some groceries. So what I would do, buy some groceries and write it for $20 over so we can go buy some weed and get high. That's the life I was living. So I'm supposed to get at least 30 days. So I'm thinking about, boy, I'm gonna get out this cold. By the time I get out, it'll be warming up again. 3 days later, Big Ward. They ain't call me Big Ward. That's just how y'all know me. HEW. I thought they had made a mistake. I don't think there's nobody who hear their name to be released from jail that be mad that they heard their name to be released from jail. You know how bad you gotta be doing to be mad that they're gonna let you out. That's where I done been. Have you ever heard anybody say that before? I've been doing so bad to where they were gonna let me out of jail. And I ain't wanna go. It ain't cause I had no boyfriend in there. It because I ain't had nowhere to go. At least they gonna feed me, and the tip is comfortable in here. And I learned how to play chess. I'm a chess master. I learned how to play in jail. But anyway, I ain't no chess master, but I know how to play chess pretty good. But the point is this. I was doing just that bad the way I turned myself in, hoping I would get at least 30 days to put on some weight, eat a little bit, get fat, you know, rest, get out the cold. It was freezing. Them folk called me 3 days later, HEW. That mean all the way. That mean get your ass out of here. We ain't gonna provide. They just dropped my charges. Now, if I ain't want to be there, they probably kept my ass 6 months. But for some reason, like I was a target, like the enemy was after me or something, he said, I'm not getting you no rest. Get your ass up out of here. They let me go in 3 days. For all them bad checks I had wrote. 3 days, they squashed all of it. Because they were surprised. They knew something was up. Nobody come turn themselves in no shit like I was doing just that bad. So now, I say that to say this. I know you listen to somebody that can relate to the hardest of times. And now, fast forward and look at me now. How did you do it, Big Boy? Because one day, I woke up and I realized and looked around and thought about all the shit I done been through. Then I had made it to that day. I said, you know what? I made it through all this shit. I'm a bad motherfucker. Excuse my language. Sometimes you gotta accept. Sometimes you gotta acknowledge. Sometimes you gotta give yourself the credit for being a bad motherfucker. You're a bad motherfucker. You done made it through the shit you're going through. Stop crying about it and then start saying to yourself, man, I'm a bad man. Look at this, all this shit coming at me. These folks finna cut my shit off. Put me the fuck out. Then put me out. I ain't got shit to eat. They done cut the stamps. I ain't got paid in 2 months. I'm still here. Wipe me down. I'm still here. And I'm gonna tell you this. By you still being here, I guarantee if you keep living, you keep holding on, just like for me, it got better. The shit gonna get, I don't know how, I don't know when. I didn't know how or when it gonna get better for me, but it did, God damn it. You looking at somebody who cussed at God. I done burned Bible. I don't want to hear this shit. I was pissed. It was God's fault. I was homeless. Well, big boy, God didn't make you do none of the stuff you did. God didn't make you live with them women and they had no money to put you. If God hadn't, my theory was, if God have never created me, then I would never have to have made them bad decisions. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some Democrat thinking? I blame God for my fuck-ups because if he had not created me, I wouldn't have been here to be able to fuck up. So now, here we are. Somebody with that effed up mindset. Somebody with that victim mentality. Somebody with that loser spirit. Despite being one of the sorriest, laziest people on the planet, I'm able to stand before y'all right now and able to tell y'all I'm a bad mother. And guess what? You making it through some bullshit yourself. You know why you making it through that bullshit yourself? You know why everything that has been thrown at you, you still here? Do you know why? Because you a bad motherfucker too. Get it, got it good. Bye.